Well, I am here with Scott Fangman. He's on the board of directors for the Team Jack Foundation. Scott, thank you so much for joining me today.
Absolutely, thank you.
So let's just talk a little bit about your personal history. I mean, obviously, being on the board of directors for any nonprofit, sometimes there's a personal story that comes along with that. So
You're absolutely correct, Andy. Born and raised here in Omaha, my wife and I have been married for quite many years, and our son Oliver, at the age of 5, was diagnosed with a pediatric brain cancer. A type is called a medulloblastoma.
Okay.
And unfortunately, Nebraska is one of the top 5 states that does get a lot of pediatric cancer cases.
Okay.
And most of it's in the Northeast, but Nebraska is a big candidate.
Yeah.
And so when he was diagnosed, we were very heavily involved with UNMC and Children's Hospital.
Okay.
And Dr. Puccioni did the extraction of the tumor, and then he went through 30 days of radiation, and then he did his chemotherapy protocol through Children's Hospital.
Okay.
And it's a very small club that you don't want to be a part of.
I know.
But so we got involved with Team Jack even before Oliver was diagnosed, because we saw a team with Jack Hoffman and his inspirational rundown during the spring game.
Right.
And we became friends with that organization, and they reached out to us and they asked me to join the board of directors, which I happily accepted.
Okay. So was that prior to Oliver being diagnosed, or
that was the introduction to the Team Jack Foundation was prior to his diagnosis, and then we joined during his treatments.
Wow. I mean, that's kind of interesting how that.
Yes, and in a good way, I guess.
Yeah. Well, how's Oliver doing?
The great news is we are very happy because we know very many families that can't say this, that he is in remission, cancer-free, tumor-free, officially in remission.
And he's how old now?
He's now 11.
Okay, he's 11, and he got diagnosed
when he was 5.
When he was 5, okay.
Yes. So he's doing great.
Okay.
He's doing great.
And what are some of the important things that the Team Jack Foundation, does for families?
No, you're absolutely, that's a great question. Our sole focus is just raising funds and awareness for pediatric brain cancer.
Okay.
And so we cover the entire state. We have families all across the state, and I'm here in Omaha. The Team Jack Foundation is based at Atkinson.
Okay.
And so it's not only just the big urban centers, but also rural areas as well. And the Hoffmans have been amazing, and with our fundraising efforts and with our events that we host to spread the word about what our focus is and how people can help.
Well, let's talk about some of the events you have coming up. You've
Yes.
got one coming up in October, and then you have a big one coming up in February.
Yes, in October 10th. It's at the Happy Hollow Country Club here in Omaha. It's a wine tasting, and
who doesn't love a wine tasting?
No, exactly. I mean, you can't go wrong there. And the Happy Hollow group, they are so wonderful. So we have they're going to be doing heavy hors d'oeuvres, and with their great service team they have, it's going to be a beautiful environment. And also we're working with a winery out of Napa. It's called Stag's Leap, and they really focus well on Cabernets. And so I think they're going to have something for everyone.
Yeah.
And because they have award-winning wines that they're going to be showing, and they're going to have reps on site, and people that are attending, you have the opportunity to buy bottles of wine at the same time.
Sure.
And it's just a great evening. It's from 6 to 9. So it's not like a huge, not going to take all your time kind of evening.
Absolutely.
And so they can stop by and really enjoy themselves.
Yeah, and again, heavy hors d'oeuvres, wine tasting. You can buy some wine. It's kind of this nice casual evening, not a sit-down dinner.
Exactly.
And you can just enjoy it.
Everybody's talking, everybody's having conversations and getting to know each other.
Yeah.
And there's also going to be a presentation from the Team Jack Foundation about how we're working together with UNMC and with the Children's Hospital, which have been so pivotal to so many families in our world.
For sure. And let's just briefly, because we're almost out of time, talk about the February event, which is a bigger,
Yes.
is it more of a gala?
Yeah, it's a gala.
Okay.
And that is our biggest event that we have. It's
Okay.
February 22nd at the Cornhusker Hotel down in Lincoln.
Yep.
And that is, we have Lee Corso as our keynote speaker, which is a lot of fun for people to enjoy. And there's a silent auction, a fantastic meal, and also, a lot of networking going on for people to discuss. And, we do raise a good portion of our money of the year at the gala. And so events like the wine tasting and the gala, I just want people to be aware of. And they can go to teamjackfoundation.org. And they can get more information about each of the events, and if they want to, sign up or donate or get tickets, that's where to go.
All right. Well, Scott, thank you so much. I mean, for coming on and sharing your story, because that's not an easy. That's not easy to have being dealt that, and with Oliver, I'm just so happy for him at 11 years of age that he's doing well. So
yeah, it was an interesting few years, and I'm very grateful for our families and with the Team Jack Foundation and the doctors at UNMC and Children's that helped us get through this.
For sure.
And we just want to make sure that we're supporting other families that are going through similar circumstances.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for coming on, and encourage everybody to go to teamjackfoundation.org
Yes.
for tickets and more information. So we will be right back.